Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Manifestors Clubhouse with me, Paripatri. And today we are going to talk all about full moon, how to work with full moon, what is the significance of full moon, and what are the tools that you can use to work with full moon. So, welcome, guys. Welcome to this live. Today I have a lot of stuff to share with you guys. I brought some crystals, so we're going to discuss some crystals too today. So welcome, and please share this video. I'm going to give a couple of minutes for everybody to join in. And as I get all my stuff ready here to share with you guys. And also, let me know how are you guys doing this week? What is going on? What are you celebrating this week? And happy Wednesday, guys. Sorry, happy Thursday now. Yes, Thursday. This is Wednesday night here in Maryland. It's getting pretty cold here, out here. Yesterday, it actually snowed here in Maryland. So the weather is changing. It's getting cold. It's a little bit down here. But I am all ready to chat with you guys all about the full moon. Full moon is tomorrow. Okay, we're going to talk about full moon. It's basically tomorrow. Okay, you know what? I'm going to show the actual picture for you guys. Hang on one second while I get that going. But also, please comment. Please use the comments to ask any questions, or just comment, or anything that you want to share. Everything is welcome here. So make sure you ask me any question you want. Okay, all about full moon today. Ask me about full moons. And by the way, guys, on Feb, we had an amazing session of crystals for beginners on January 23rd. It was the beginners class. We had about 15 people. Amazing class. We really had fun. It was a lot of fun. And a lot of questions were answered, and the resources are out on its way if you have attended. And the next crystal class is coming up on Feb 14th, the Valentine's Day. It is all about invoking love, really boosting some love in your life. So if you are interested for this, it's a hands-on workshop where we will be together creating a grid. So you need to get some supplies. So if you're interested in it, register now, so you have time to get the supplies. Okay, so that's important. If you do not have the supplies, then you don't know what to do at the event, at the workshop. So make sure you get that. And so let's talk about full moon here. So full moon here on New York, it's going to be tomorrow, Jan 28th, 2:16 p.m. Okay, it's in the afternoon. Delhi is going to be 29th, 12:49 a.m. Okay, Jan 29th, 12:49 a.m. And London is 7:16 p.m. Jan 28th, 7:16 p.m. And Australia, Melbourne is Jan 29th, 6:16 a.m. Okay, this is the timings of the full moon, and I'll talk about what is the significance of full moon right now. And Naga Prabha is here. Hey Naga, welcome back. Welcome to this another session. And also I want to show my t-shirt here. I really love this one. Let me see if I can show. So this is a Metatron. So this is a moon and a Metatron. I love this sacred geometry because I do a lot of grading on this particular sacred geometry. If you have noticed, I also have that. I'm just actually put that away for some time out. A Metatron pendant. I really love, and the energies are super high when we start working with Metatron. Okay, so full moon. What is the significance of full moon? Moon has a very significant role on Earth. The moon actually controls and really controls the Earth's gravity, and also that's why, because of the moon, there is a lot of changes in the water, and we are 70% water or maybe more. So our emotions, it's basically moon's energies is all about emotional energy, the way it really has a big effect on our emotions, and we are all about emotions. So, and also it depends on the way the water, the blood, everything is controlled by this energy. Moon energy is also known as a feminine energy, whereas the sun energy is the masculine energy. So working with moon energy has a lot of when we are in balance, it affects our balanced emotions and also the feminine aspects, the monthly cycles and all of that is very much, even when you're working on fertility, pregnancy, moon energies are excellent to work with. It's always needs to be, it's not just for women, it's also for men. it ha- because we all have masculine and feminine energy, and both needs to be in balance for us to be in coherence. So working with moon energy, we are really really having that inner control of inner weather. Our inner weather is in control, and that's what happens when we align with the moon and really work with that. So I'm gonna so my dear sister, soul sister, Radhika, she has put together some information about the moon, and I'm going to read it out for you guys. So this time it is full moon in Leo. January full moon. This is the first full moon of the decade, actually, right? Of the year and the decade. January full moon rises in the houses of Leo. This full moon energy might have us all knocked out, feeling chaotic and confused. However, it brings us courage and motivation. The energies of this period will also bring us vision to look at the bigger picture. The energies around this time might also feel aggressive. We will be triggered and pushed, bringing emotional discomfort. The full moon in Leo is highlighting the need to release. The need to release. It is very crucial we change the way how we respond to triggers. It's a great time to release old patterns, as everything that has been neatly tucked away will be brought to the surface. It's a great time to release the energies that are triggering you, old patterns, total karmic cleanse. Wow, that was pretty powerful. So, Radhika, if you're listening to this or if you listen later, amazing, amazing job in putting together that. Thank you. So, we're talking about a lot of release, a lot of and also the words aggressive comes into play. The energies are may feel aggressive, may feel like there's a lot of now we finally have to break through our patterns, finally have to break through that whatever that you're hiding behind, the fears or the excuses. Finally we need to break through that and come out to change those patterns of our life. It is about, it starts with feeling chaotic and confused, and the fears speak up, it gets aggressive, and then finally you break through that and you are compelled to come out. And that's the pattern that's how this month looks like. And it's a month Leo, where basically Leo means it's all about power, it's all about that action, that everything it brings to that part. Now we did a lot of talking, we did a lot of contemplating and all of that. Now it is time to take action. So that's what this month is all about. And talking about release, talking about change the way we respond to triggers, changing the way we respond to triggers. This is very powerful. And the Conscious Creators Bootcamp, which is starting on Feb 21st to March 21st. This is a 5-week bootcamp where we meet every Sunday for 2 hours, is all about, this is the exact work that we will be doing in that 5 weeks. It's all about really understanding your energy leaks, understanding where your energy drains are, closing them, working on closing them, and taking control of your emotions. Any kind of, whether it is a draining emotion or energizing emotion, where are you right now? Really understanding where you are in a day and taking control of that. Because unless you see where you are, unless you actually accept that this is where I am, the transformation will never begin. Because if you're afraid to see where you are, if you're afraid to see there are issues, there are problems, if we do not acknowledge them and just say, it's very important, because even the spiritual people or people who are always positive, It's not about, oh, everything is going to be fine, and we do not look at the problems. If that is what you're doing, then you're really not accepting. Then it is the acceptance part is missing. The first step in transformation is acceptance, and this is something that we have discussed enough times in many of the lives probably before as well. So the first step is to accept, okay, this is where I am. Okay, this is what, how much if you're working on losing weight, this is where I am. If we ignore the weighing scale and say, you know what, I'm just not going to look into it, I'm just going to eat, we are really running away from facing our fears. So the first step is get into it. Look into that fear face to face. That is the first step. And that's what we are going to do in the first close up your energy trains, look up that fears and see, okay, where are you right now? What is happening? Where are the energy drains? What is the bigger picture? And this is again in that full moon, it talks about looking at the bigger picture, and it is important to see. So once we have the bigger picture of where we are and we know where we need to go, then we can start creating a roadmap for you. Because unless you do not know where you want to go, and you don't know where you are, how can you even create a roadmap? How can you even create a plan for yourself to get there? And that's where the confusion starts. That's where things are not happening, because you're not really seeing the big picture. You are avoiding to face your own fears, and things just pile up, pile up, pile up, and you don't know where you are, you don't know where you're going. And what's going to happen at the end of the day? It's going to be chaotic. It's going to be like, I got nowhere, I don't know where I'm going. If you're feeling like this anytime, or if you know somebody who feels like this, please put that in the comments. Let me know if this is something that you feel sometimes, maybe in certain aspects of your life. It may be not everywhere, but maybe in a relationship, maybe in a project that you're working on, or maybe a health issue that you are working on and just not going anywhere. So, and then we start talking about connecting to intuition, how to connect with that, how to work on your communication, how to become confident. And in all of this 5 weeks, we're going to talk a lot of science. There's going to be a lot of science and a lot of manifestation tips that I'm going to give you guys. How to work with affirmation is one of the big things. So go ahead and check out the course. It starts on Feb 21st to March 21st. Okay. I'm trying to put the link here so you guys can get it. And guys, if you're watching me on my Facebook profile, I can't see the comments. You may have to come and put your comments on the YouTube channel, okay? Because I can't see here. Okay, I'm putting the link. Check it out. Shrikant says, good morning, Shrikant. Okay, so now let's talk about it. Today is going to be I'm going to wrap up pretty soon. It's not going to be a long one. I'm going to talk about today is full moon, working with the full moon. Full moon, what happens is whenever new moon is the beginning, new moon is a time when we set new intentions, new beginnings. Whereas a full moon is a time when the energies are at its peak. The energies are at its peak. So if something is going on, an emotional, you're going through an emotional storm, it gets heightened on a full moon. So it really reaches its peak. So if you're really irritated, frustrated, it goes to its peak. So that is why it is highly recommended to meditate on a full moon day or a night, because it gets amplified as well. So we want to make sure that we amplify what we want, not what we do not want. How to do that? Just focus. If a thought comes up of what you do not want, you do not want to talk to this person, or you do not want to go into past or think about certain things, stop. The immediate thing that you need to do is not telling yourself, okay, I have to stop. Instead, shift your focus to what you want in your life. Just switch your thoughts. Give yourself a 5-second rule and switch your thoughts to what you want. Okay? So what you want, all you have to do, think about that and meditate. Lots of meditation. is great for today, um, for on full moon night, to really amplify the effects. So I'm going to do at least couple of hours meditation tonight and tomorrow is, afternoon is where the actual full moon is, so we're going to do a lot of meditation then. And the crystals, so you can also work with a lot of tools on full moon. Okay, so I'm going to share with you 3 crystals that I work with, which are my favorite crystals. Okay, so the first one I'll share with you is moonstone. Okay, moonstone. This is moonstone. This is a gray moonstone. There are different moonstones also. This is a gray moonstone, and this is a palm moonstone. So like you put it, you with your finger, you rub in like that to work with its energy. So this is moonstone is one of my favorite stones that I work with. And again, I'm going to show you, this is the gray moonstone. So I'm going to read some stuff about it. Okay, and by the way, I got the new edition of Spiritual India, which is, I'm going to read it. I just got it in my mail today. Okay, the gray moonstone. Okay, we are going to talk about that. The gray moonstone is a stone of perceiving beyond the veil. Beyond the veil means beyond the dimension, beyond the 3D dimension. It is a powerful stone for the clairvoyant and the shaman, assisting one to move into unseen realms. Okay. Gray moonstone is also called new moonstone. This is the notes that I made for myself. Okay. I'm not reading from any book. This is the notes that I made just for myself. I do this all the time when I'm working with crystals. It does carry the mysterious and powerful energies of the moon, wherein all things exist as potential. Okay, so this is a gray moonstone, whereas this is a peach moonstone. This is a peach moonstone. Peach moonstone's gentle, loving energy supports the heart as it stimulates the mind. It allows one to perceive the positive, loving existence of the divine in all situations. It can help soothe worry or anxiety while assisting one in celebrating the positive experiences. So really, peach moonstone is a very gentle moonstone. It works very subtly on your emotional weather. So, anybody can work with this. This is a very, very gentle stone, peach moonstone. And working in the background to neutralize your anxiety or whatever that emotional turmoil that you're facing, whether it's suddenly an email came in and that ping brings an anxiety, then working with this stone really works in the background, so you can take care of your emotions. Really, really amazing stone. The other stone that I want to share with you is Labradorite. This is amazing stone. I hope you can see the colors like this of the when it is actually in the sun. It really shines. I mean, right now it doesn't, but it's also like a grayish stone. It has a lot of colors in it. This is Labradorite. And this is one of my favorite stones, and it works. It is a stone of magic and protection. And it works for all chakras. Okay. It is an interdimensional stone. This stone is an interdimensional. So where if you're holding the stone and meditating, it allows you to cross through dimensions with ease. Okay, if you're working on connecting to other dimensions or connecting to the other dimensional masters or maybe channeling, this is a great stone to work with, Labradorite. DT says, can we put moonstone in water? No, you cannot put moonstone in water because it is toxic. You don't put moonstone in water directly. Labradorite, I want to read, I made more notes about Labradorite. Let's see. It is a it is a powerful wind element stone used for magic and divination. It activates the inner eye, allowing one to more clearly envision the past, future, and distant places. Despite its dark outer appearance, it is pretty dark outside, it holds a rainbow of brilliant hues visible only when the stone is held in the light. This effect mirrors the energy of this ally, which enables one to move through unseen realms while purifying one's energies in the light. Okay. So it assists one to move in between realities, okay, to move in between different realities that, I spoke about parallel realities, alternate realities, all of these realities. It really assists you to move at ease. It's a really an interdimensional stone. So, and great to work on a full moon or on a new moon. It can help reveal the nature of mystery illnesses. If there is any illness that you're working and it's just chronic and it's just not going, you're doing everything but it's not going, then it can reveal, working with the stone can reveal the real essence behind that illness. It can show the patterns that have created disease and can amplify one's healing thoughts and intentions. Okay, that's the Jagdish says, an excellent full moon session. We are very much honored listening to your talk. You share such great knowledge and we are lucky to listen to live talk. Okay, thank you very much, Jagdish. Those are really amazing words. And I really enjoy talking to you as well. And thank you for joining me live. It really, really, I'm going to show this. It really connects me to you guys as well if you join me live. Of course, even if you watch it later, the energies are going to be the same, but when you're here, it's definitely a different experience for me too. So that's Labradorite. The next one I want to show is hang on. Okay, the next one I want to show is this one, Selenite. Okay, hang on. This is selenite. You find it pretty easily everywhere. There are selenite towers and so forth. That is also one of my favorite stone to work with on full moon. And I'm going to read a little bit about it, which I made some notes on it. It is a spiritual activation, communion with the higher self, spirit guides, and angels. Okay. Again, all these stones are the moonstone, the peach moonstone helps you work with your emotions, with your emotional energy, really balancing and neutralizing it. And the other stones are helping you to connect with the interdimensional self of you and get the higher messages. And selenite, you don't put in water at all. Diti says, okay, I have to put this here, dear darling. It was a power-packed workshop on crystals. Enjoyed a lot knowing about crystals. Thank you so much, Dipti, for that message. Okay, selenite. Let's see what I can read about selenite. Selenite is the key that unlocks the doorway to the etheric chakras. Once the doorway has been consciously opened, the higher self is free to establish itself by grounding the light body of an individual, empowering one's next step of evolution into human light beings. I just uploaded a video on YouTube about multidimensional being, and in that I talk about light bodies, how we are actually light bodies. And so this stone connects that light body. It really goes into your light body and then grounds it. While you work with this stone to connect with the interdimensional, because it's very important to be grounded while you are working with the higher chakras or while you work with the other realities, because we are here on earth. If we are not grounded, okay, I'm going to say something pretty serious stuff here, is if you're not grounded and if you're astral traveling or if you're in other realities, there can be a chance that other beings can enter your energy field. So grounding is one of the most important things, and grounding is something that I talk in all my classes. The first thing that we speak about is grounding. Okay. Selenite, let's say selenite's energy clears the etheric blockages and debris. It's a gray stone for clearing energies. It's a gray stone. So if you're in your house, you can just put this stone selenite just to keep clearing the energies in the house. So if there's a lot of discussions that are negative, there's a lot of toxic energies or people around you, then you can keep the stone to continuously cleanse and neutralize that energy that you perceive as negative into positive. Okay, so this is a great stone for that, selenite. You get, big towers and all that, so you can put that in your meditation room, in an altar, or maybe on your workspace desk. So if you have, your workspace and a lot of stress at your workspace, put that tower there, selenite tower, great stone, selenite and black tourmaline on your workspace. So these are the different 3 stones that I wanted to share with you guys today: selenite, labradorite, and moonstone. 3 are my favorite stones that I work with. And the other things that you can do on full moon is take a glass of water, or in a pitcher, glass, okay, not plastic, glass, and put it out in the full moon. Put it out in the full moon so that and you can also write something on it, or write on a paper and place a glass on it about something that you are working, about your goals. What are you working at this time for this month? What are your intentions? So that the moon energies, put it for a whole 24 hours, so you get in both moon and the sun energies. If it is you don't have a balcony or something out that you can just put it in the window, next to a window. And because it's not that the moon rays have to actually touch the glass. Remember, everything is energy, so it doesn't even have to touch it. All you have to have that intention, and put a pyramid on top of it. If you have a pyramid, it will amplify it. So this is a great time to put, if you have crystals, put them out in the window or the balcony, so that it gets charged with the full moon energies. And right now, this full moon is really powerful. Again, as I said, it's full moon in Leo. So very powerful, very aggressive energies, action taking. If you're really working, if you're really held back with procrastination, you're thinking too much. Oh no, how will this happen? How will that happen? How will I get this done? All those questions, all those doubts. This is a time to really break through that and take a leap of faith and step into your action. And all these tools will assist you in doing so with ease. So that's why, and of course, before you work with crystals, the main thing that you got to do is meditate every single day. Meditate. That's the core. If you're not meditating and you're just bringing crystals, it's not going to work for you. And this is the first thing that we discussed in the class. We went in detail about why it doesn't work. So make sure you meditate and have that clear connection with the source energy, and then you bring crystals, because crystals are very high energetic beings, and you have to be at a certain frequency level to start working with them. Okay, that's one thing that I do on full moon. Meditation, group meditation is great on full moons also. So if your family, if your friends, anybody are there, join a group meditation today. Even if it is virtual, join a group meditation. It's going to be really, really awesome. And tomorrow, Thursday at 9 p.m., I will do a group meditation. So make sure you register. I'm going to send out a note. So tomorrow we will have the group meditation. I'm going to announce at 9 p.m. Eastern time, and then which will be Friday morning 7:30 a.m. India time. Okay, that's going to be the group meditation. We're going to do it together. All right. So this is about full moon, guys. What else is there for full moon? Full moon, you can do a lot of stuff. Charge your crystals, charge your water. Even you can make a full moon crystal water. Like you can put some crystals inside the water and get it charged with the full moon. So that can become, you can put that in your baths, in your water, in your food, to amplify the effects, to make the food really high vibe. Great way to do that. So this is what we have today. Are there any questions, guys? Are there any questions about anything that I talked about? And anything else? Because again, as I said today, I'm just gonna come in for not for a long time. I just wanted to come and say hello to you guys. So and by the way, guys, this weekend, 30th and 31st, the SSIM Spiritual Science International Meet is coming up. So make sure you join us at the event. Go to ssimlive.com to register for the event. It's a free event, but you'll only get the link if you register. So it's not going to be like a public live on YouTube. So you have to register to get the event. Second thing is Crystal Grids class is going to start for love, especially for self-love, for love, to boost love in your life with your partner. This is a great workshop to attend. It's a 2-hour workshop where we do hands-on doing gridding together. I'm gonna give you a little bit about what grids are, but we're not going to the science of it, but because we're gonna concentrate more about how to do it, how to activate it together on that workshop. Okay. Um, Please, Aditi says, please do a workshop for total knowledge on crystals. Yes, it is coming up, Aditi. I am putting together a really good course actually on workshop. So you will get more details soon on it. But so Crystal Grace is coming up. Feb 21st is the Conscious Creators Bootcamp. Deepti also attended that. A Conscious Creators Bootcamp is going to start Feb 21st to March 21st. And I've spoken to many people lately last week who are really struggling with anxiety. Guys, you don't have to struggle with anxiety. You don't have to struggle with living in fear, living in doubt, living in procrastination, and putting your projects on hold. You are coming in your own way of success. It's now it's time to stop your own progress and really start moving, take action, get your projects done, get moving. And this is where I come and help you in clearing those blocks and start knocking off your goals. So if that is something that you're if you're feeling stuck, you're feeling like you're really in anxiety and fear is stopping you to take your next step, join me on Feb 21st at the boot camp, where we will really together move forward and slay those dragons together. So that's what we're going to do. And of course, if you need one-on-one support, I also offer that. There is, I offer a 3-month course where I do complete one-on-one, where I work with you to achieve your goals. And that's a very intense program. So if you're interested, reach out to me so we can talk more about that. Okay. All right, guys. That's all I have for today. I just wanted to come share about the full moon, how to work with it, and what we can do today. And if you have any questions, put that in the comments so I can do that next week. And any suggestions. If you have any suggestions, make sure you put that also below. Thank you, guys. I'll see you next week at the same time. Bye-bye.